Well, good morning. Aw, what a sweetie. And a good day to you. So this is where I ended up last night. In the last episode, we drove the Sea to Sky Highway. So we ended up way in the mountains. And we still got some mountains around here. But we're starting to head into the desert. So that's what this episode is going to be, is through the desert. It's a nice sunny day. Yeah, and I'm just on a pull out. The highway's right there. It's not a busy highway. And it wasn't a bad place to call home for the night. So while I was driving by, I had noticed these two rivers converging together. Now, I already know the one was the Fraser River. I wasn't sure of the name of this one right here. And it's called Cayosh Creek. But anyways, what I had noticed when I was looking it up on Google Maps is that this is also a panning reserve. And who has gold panning stuff? I do. So I thought, you know what? Why not come down here and actually show you the two rivers converging, because it seriously looks really cool, and do a couple pans. So here you have the muddy, murky water of the Fraser River. Over here you have the crystal clear water of the Cayosh Creek. And right here, you have them meeting together. That seriously looks so cool. So I think I'm gonna pan on the Cayosh River first, and then the Fraser River. Then there's another spot that I want to go and see, because it looks like there might be a little bit of interesting history there. So anyways, and I found the perfect case to carry my gold panning stuff. And it's a guitar case, and it works great because it fits the handle in there properly, and the roundness of the bottom keeps the pans in there perfect, and the gum boots. I thought it was a great idea, and you can wear it like a backpack. Well, I did find a little something. One small little fleck right there. Let me snuff it up into our magic little snuffer bottle, where I'm collecting a whole bunch of little flakes in here. Most of the little flakes of gold that I have in the snuffer are from the Wild Horse Creek in Fort Steele. So yeah, I did a little bit of gold mining there in the late fall last year. And yeah, I stumbled across this place. I'm pretty happy. It's nice to be out here in the water and the sun. It's just beautiful out today. Absolutely gorgeous. You can already tell someone's digging around that rock. And this one too. But I see one up over here that no one has dug around, at least doesn't look like. So that shall be the one. Well, I've never panned a thing of mud before. You never know, right? Let's just go give it a try in the muddy water as it is. Okay, well, that experiment turned out to be a bust. But that's 3 pans. I think I'm good. Got 3 gold flakes. So let's go and check out this other thing that I was talking about. And that was this bridge here, which they named the Bridge of 23 Camels. So that is something that many people aren't aware of, that British Columbia actually had camels, 23 of them to be exact. Now, the purpose that they brought them up here was to be pack animals to carry their supplies during the gold rush times in 1862. And I don't know what they were thinking, because they thought this was a desert, so why not bring up camels? But the fact of the matter is, this isn't the same type of desert that you'd find camels in. So needless to say, the camels did not actually work out as well as they had hoped. The fact that their hooves just couldn't handle the terrain here, because it's not a sandy desert, it's actually quite a rocky desert through here. And the other reason was due to the fact that the camels scared the other animals, like the horses and wildlife. So they just decided to let the camels go free, and they've never been seen again. The bridge does offer a great view of the town of Liilowette. And here's another view of the 2 bodies of water mixing together. We were just panning down in there. And a couple other little fun facts of Liilowette is that back in its heyday, in the gold rush days, there was 12,000 people who resided here. And now just over a population of 2,000. So wow, 10,000 people more used to live here. That is crazy. And Liilowette wasn't just known for gold, it was known for something else. And that was forage jade. Well, I did not know that. I thought that our jade was farther up north. So that was an interesting fact to learn about. Well, we are back on the road again. Let's see where it takes us next. Okay, so there's railway tracks that run along this way. And keep going, keep going. And then right there is a tunnel. All right, bring you a little bit closer to it. But like, seriously, isn't that view something else? Yeah, I stop a lot. I know, but there's just so much to look at. It's so beautiful. It just brings so much joy to me to see it. Wow. Come and check out this view. Seriously. Look at that. I read the sign stating $18 a night, and it is half price from Labor Day weekend to June 15th. So a good portion of the year it's half price. It's nice. Beautiful spot. You got a pad here for tent camping, where you can park up where I did. too bad I can't stay. I do have other plans though. I'm hoping. We haven't confirmed them, but I figured I would do that when I arrive into Cache Creek, which I'm not too far away from there. But if those plans don't go through, maybe, just maybe, I'm going to come back here and kayak on that other leg. So, that would be nice. It's so pretty here. Just in case I don't make it back here tomorrow, might as well show you the Restless campsite and the other lake. I'd walk it down and give you a better view because you can't see so well between the trees. All squeaky clean. This is the place to go if you're ever needing showers, a restaurant, convenience store, gas station, and overnight parking. Yep, somebody ended up with a mouse in their van last night. Or who knows when it actually entered. But I clued into it this morning. I could hear it up above me in the liner up there. Running across. And oh my gosh, it brought me back to nightmares of last year. It was just absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Set up a trap and hope we catch it. And the sad part is it actually chewed on one of my sweaters. So sad. It was one of my favorites. But I have noticed that they like real wool. Yeah, who would have ever thought, huh? But real wool. Well, I made it to my friend's house. So I'm glad I did show you the lake, because we ain't going back to paddle it tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy my evening here, as well as the morning. Now this is van life. But it does come with a price on the other side of it. There sure has been some beautiful days these past few days, and I've been busy. I have a little bit of an opportunity to enjoy a little bit of it, so why not? And well, seeing as we're on a panning kick in this episode, I might as well do what? Go pan yet again. So I found another panning reserve. This is Tranquil River in Kamloops. It doesn't show on the BC panning reserve site, but if you Google Kamloops tourism, it will tell you how to get here. You get to about 1 kilometer of the river to pan in. The rest is in the provincial park, but you can't do so. And yeah, it is known for the 18-karat gold. So what are the chances? I have to say nothing. But maybe a couple flakes I might get. But yeah, so that was pretty interesting. There's like one of 3 rivers in British Columbia that produced the 18-karat gold. That was the mother of all mother lodes, I guess, in a sense. So yeah, let's dip the pan in there. So while I was putting my gummy boots on, I was noticing a couple of rocks that caught my eye. Like that one looks pretty cool, the way it's all spotty. And then there is a green one here, right there. But I don't know if it's really green. I'm curious what it'll look like dried out. And then, of course, That red one over there, that really caught my attention. All right, got one speckle here in the first pan. I think I actually got a few of them this time. You know, getting rich one fleck at a time. Anyways, I had decided to empty out my snuffer bottle to kind of get an idea of how many flecks I've accumulated over the 3 panning reserves I've been to so far. So we're doing pretty good. That's the biggest one right there. And there's another one there. And there's a whole bunch of them all along the side there. I'm glad I went through that. Kind of tidies up the snuffer bottle a little bit. So it's not so much extra junk that I don't need in it. So yeah, I think I got about like between 30 to 40 flecks. So, you know, slowly accumulating. I have no idea what that would weigh. Not even close to a gram. I know that much. Oh yeah, that rock. Yeah, it doesn't look like I thought it would. Much nicer in the water. The breeze is just catching the sagebrush just right, and the fragrance coming off of it, oh my. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And it's so soft. Oh. Beautiful. So I was driving to my client's place here in Kamloops, and I had noticed something on the side of the road. I'm like, you know what, afterwards I gotta go check this out. So that's where I'm taking you right now. But yeah, it's kind of cool in here. You gotta check out these rocks. But what I think is really cool about them is this orange, like fungus of some kind. Pretty neat. So what caught my attention was that right there. I don't know. Well, I will say it looked a lot deeper than what it is. Now this can be all filled in right here. So it very well could have been a mine. I was reading that they did a lot of copper and gold mining in this particular area. So yeah, interesting facts. And of course, wandering around a little bit where the mine was, I noticed the sign. Rattlesnake Bluffs is where we are. And well, I already knew we were in rattlesnake country. I just hadn't shared that with you. Not the greatest picture. There's its head right there. But yeah, I've never seen a rattler yet. So that's good. And I am paying attention. Couple other nice little pictures. Prairie dogs, I think that's what they're called. Oh, and we did see these just before I parked. The bighorn sheep. Anyways, I'm going to take you to another spot. I don't know if I can get to it, but I'm going to sure try to take some pictures of it for you. Welcome to LYAGITZREGJZPKEX Grasslands Protected Area, Cinnamon Ridge.
But first, check out this sun setting.
And I wonder why they call it Cinnamon Ridge. It's just got that beautiful cinnamon color. Wow, those are pretty cool. I didn't think I was going to get the opportunity to actually come up and get this close to them because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get across the railroad tracks. And the road coming in is just a little bit too potholy, and I don't want to put the van through that. So yeah, gratefully, I was able to get across the train tracks. Hopefully, I won't get stuck on this side of them. Well, the trains do their crossovers because sometimes one actually sits back and waits for a little while the other one comes through. You know, all about timing for them. And yeah, but anyways, we got some cacti here. I wonder if they flower. It looks like they do. I'm never around these parts in the late spring, early summer to see if they do such things. I'm hoping one day that my life will change a little bit, where I'll be able to enjoy more travels in the summertime, so I can see these little things that I'm curious about. And these are just the tiniest little flowers. And these ones are even tinier. And the sun has set. It sure is windy out. Today's the day that I'm going to be leaving Kamloops and finishing my drive through the desert of British Columbia. And well, I just want to show you at least one or two more things before we're done. And this is one of them. This looks like a pretty cool piece that came off of them. Oh wow, this is like a clay. Oh, you can see it just rubbing off. Ooh. Oh, see, yeah. This comes apart. There. Wow. We've been through the desert in a van with a name, and if you know, you know. And the van's name was Lars. I'm going to say my goodbyes to you now, and I thank you very much for tagging along. I'm just going to be driving for the next couple days. I have an appointment to go to, and then I'll be making a decision, and that's when I'll be taking you back along with me. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.